Let's start some seeds today. I'm going to share with you my process for starting seeds in these containers so you can have a really healthy and thriving garden this summer. Hey there, I'm Sarah, you're watching Creative Ramblings. Today we are going to start seeds in these containers right here. So in this video I'm going to show you the products that I'm using, how to plant seeds in these, how to get the right amount of light, and kind of some tips for when to then transfer them over and plant them in your garden. So I live in Wisconsin. I am in a northern cold state here in the US, and we can't really plant until really after Mother's Day. So I like to start seeds inside and give them a really good start. So I've got a good root base and a nice plant that's ready to go out in my garden in May. I have been starting seeds for years, and typically I have to buy new little seed trays every year because I tend to buy the little flimsy ones. This year I went with a Vego set, and I am so excited to use it. So let me show you what's included with this set here. These are the trays, and these are jumbo. This is a 10 by 10 jumbo bundle. And so I've got 4 slots to put my seeds. I've got these nice slots down the side that allow air in so that I can get a really healthy root ball on there. And they're pretty big too, so the roots can grow pretty large. All 4 of these pieces are going to set in this really sturdy tray right here. And this is made out of a molded plastic. It is not flimsy in any way. And this is really going to hold up year after year, so I don't have to keep buying new seed trays. So they all sit in here in this nice sturdy tray. These lids are my favorite part. So we're going to put a lid on top of each one, and there is drip irrigation in here. So I just water from the top and it drips down onto my seeds. So this is going to create humidity. I'm going to put this whole thing under a grow light, and the end result is just going to be some really healthy plants. I always start peppers and tomatoes indoors, so that's what we're going to put in these. If you are new to gardening, one of the easiest things to do is head to your local garden store. You can even go to a hardware store or a big box store, look for the seed display, which is definitely out this time of year, and then look at the back of those seeds. It's going to tell you how to plant them. So there are some that you can just plant in the ground when the threat of frost is gone, and there are others that really need to be started ahead of time. So take some time and go to your local seed store and do your research. But peppers and tomatoes are always good to start indoors. Then we need a good fluffy and light potting mix specifically meant for seed starting. So I picked this up. Let's get these into the planters and get our seeds in. This soil can go in here nice and loose, and then when we get all the way to the top, I just want to pack it down a little bit, create a small opening, pop in 1 seed in each hole, and then cover it back up loosely with soil. The lids are on, the seeds are planted. We need 2 things to help these thrive. We need light and water. So I am going to put these under a grow light inside. And I have had really good success with my Vego grow light. So I got a couple more so I can keep my herbs and my lettuce in one. And now I can put these seed starts in another grow light. So let's take these over, get them under the light, and then we'll give them some water. This is my Vego setup. This is a little corner of my dining area. So I've got all my herbs up here with my grow light in this self-watering pot. I've got a whole video on how I set all this up, but these are thriving and I use them all the time. I've got some basil down here, and I've rotated some houseplants through here that need a little extra light. And now I've got space down here to put my seeds. So there are 3, this is a separate grow light, but these 2 are connected. And this whole shelving unit is from Vego. It's all metal, super easy to clean and care for. And I have 2 magnetic grow lights that just hang out right up here. And I can change the settings depending on what I have in them. So I'm going to set this light down here to seeds. I also have a smart power strip over here, so I can voice control this or I can just turn it on and off, but I really try to leave this on at least 14 hours a day, specifically so those seeds can thrive. So the next thing I need to do is get some water in here. There is a nice little channel right here where the water will drip into and then go into the seeding slots, and then any extra is going to be in the tray down there. These seedlings are really going to handle themselves, so I'm going to keep top watering and let them drip down and irrigate and grow. Once the seedlings start showing, so once I've got green, I am going to take the cover off because I don't want them to get mold on them or wilt, and then I'm just going to bottom water until it's time to take them and plant them outside. One of the things I really like about these seed starters is they're really sturdy. I am going to be able to use them year after year. So if you have been wanting to start seeds inside, or if you have just been looking for that right way to start your seeds, this is a fantastic way to go. And I highly recommend investing in a grow light. They are great for starting seeds, but they're also great for having these indoor herbs just year round. I absolutely love this whole setup with my grow light. All of this is from Vego. I do have links down in the description if you want to check it out, along with a discount code if you want to get your hands on some seed starting equipment so you can have a successful garden this summer. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.